Welcome back to Low Priori Podcast. I'm your host, Danny Low Priori, and everyone's going to be like, oh, God, where's Michael? I asked him to not be on this one, okay? We haven't been back for a while, so I want to answer some of your questions. First question is the podcast done forever? No, it's not. Is it on hiatus a little bit? Yeah, it is. And I'll give you the reason why. It being Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, I just need to tell you guys, over the last month, I've been a little burnt out. Just going through some stuff and working on my physical health and my mental health. And I hope you guys can understand that. If you guys want to stick around, more than happy to have you. If you can't, then that's up to you. I don't know. I'm never going to apologize for wanting to make sure my mental health and physical health is good. So yeah, just being honest with you guys, as you guys know, I've had my mental health struggles in the past and things that I deal with, and I'm just dealing with them. And the biggest thing for me is I did not want to come on this platform and on this show and pretend to be all right when I wasn't all right. You know what I mean? And I don't want anyone to feel bad for me, so please don't. I'm in a good place. And just working on myself and taking care of myself. And other than that, I've given so much of myself to this internet and shit, and I just needed to get away from it for a while. Too much screen time, too much time spent on things that weren't important, and I've been doing that for years now, to be honest with you, and it's taken a toll on my body. And I'm 35. I'm not getting any younger. I need to just take care of my body and my soul and my mind. And I'm happy right now, but I have to fight to be happy. I don't want to fight to be happy. I just want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, I hope everybody can understand. But if you can't, I don't give a shit either. Because it's it's my health. And also it's this isn't my main source of income, So I've been focusing on some other things that are main sources of my income, right? So that's my music tour and my stand-up comedy. And I've just been trying to focus on those things because I am a man of many skills, but a master of none. So I start projects and then I don't finish them. Or I'll start writing a set and then be I have to write segments for the podcast and do all of that. So I'm just trying to figure out how to be more clean with my time and more clean with my mental bandwidth and where I use it and how I use it. I feel like a lot of people have a hard time understanding that people on podcasts and shit have lives because we're such a part of each other's lives. But yeah, dude, I have a life, I have a beautiful wife. I have 2 dogs. I have responsibilities other than a podcast. So, there's things that I have to do to make sure that everything goes the right way in my life. And again, like I said, I don't want to come on here the last month or so and just be yo, you ever shit your pants and act like nothing's wrong? I'm just not going to do that. It's not in my nature to come on and just do podcasts for the fuck of them because it's supposed to be out on Tuesday, or this is the way it's supposed to go. I'm just not going to do that. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to the audience. I'd rather be the best version of myself and the best version of the podcast that it can. And the other thing too that I wanted to touch on as well is that the show needs to change. So the show needs to be better. If you look at where the show started and where it's going this way. You know what I mean? And that's just coming from lack of execution and honestly, lack of honesty in terms when it comes to what we want to bring to the audience. Yeah, we can make music and shit and our music is dope. I love that. I appreciate it. But I want people to stick around for more than the first 4 minutes of the show. Because we talk about a lot of great things on the show and there's structure that needs to be added to this show the correct and right way, and we're working on doing that as well. Now, Michael's main source of income is his Twitch streaming. That's going to be his number one until this show is more popular than his Twitch. Okay. I'm not going to crucify him or be mad or anything against him if he has to stream. That's his primary income source. So if he has to do that over the show, I totally get it. I'll find somebody else to do the show with me. And it's not that Michael doesn't want to do the show, but Michael has bills to pay. So if he wants to do a fucking subathon with his penis out, I got to let him do it. I'm not his boss. I'm his brother, you know? So everybody like going into Mike's Twitch and being like, yo, are you and Mike like cool? Like, bro, we're brothers. We love each other. We're not fucking just, you know, two guys that met on a fucking seesaw or some shit. You know, that's my brother. So, you know, I'm just being as honest with the audience as I can in this moment. You know, as I feel that I can be. And that's it. You know, if people don't like it, tough shit. But you know, every once in a while you need to calm down and reassess yourself as a person and fix the things that you want to fix about yourself and in your life. Okay? I don't owe anybody an apology, but I do owe people an explanation because you guys are big fans of the show. But I will never sacrifice my mental health or physical health for anything, you know? That being said, there are some things that need to change about this show, and we would love you guys to help us get there. The people that are still here, the people that have been here from the beginning, to tell us what you want from a show. Obviously, consistency, that's number one, right? That goes without saying. But if I can't get Michael on a show a particular day, I'm going to have Jared call in, or I'm going to have my dad come on, or my mom, or other comics, or friends of mine, because I don't want this show to go away just because there was a lack of communication going on between me and the audience. At the end of the day, I produce the show, I shoot the show, I edit the show. It's my responsibility. So we would love your feedback. You know, we want to give you guys your bang for your buck. And I feel that we haven't done that and we've let you down in that sense. And that's also weighed on me too, because I didn't want to come back and half-ass the show. I wanted to do the show the best way possible and do the show the best that I could to my abilities going forward with a new mindset on taking care of myself, being more forthright with the audience, if that's even a fucking word. If that's even a word, I think it is. Outright, forthright. It could be both. I don't know. I never claimed to be a smart man. But yeah, that's just what's going on. There'll be a full-length episode next week, whether it's just me with Jared on the phone or with Michael. It's going to be starting next week. You know, but we want to integrate the audience into the show. We want you guys to be a part of the show, whether that's through call-ins or whether that's through emails asking us for advice. You know, because the people that are still here deserve to be treated really well because they're still here and still willing to listen to the show. So the show has to evolve. The show has to become better, has to be shot better, has to be produced better. Things that are outside of my control. If I can't edit something a certain way, I need to learn how to do it. So I have to stay in this mindset of where that I'm taking care of my mental health and my physical health and carry that over into the show now. If anybody can understand that. Sometimes I have a hard time articulating myself, but I hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to say in this moment. I'm not going to go the way of giving so much of my life like to the internet and shit, because when you do, like shit like this happens. Like I have to make videos like this, you know? And I think that's why people, you know, identify with me so well, because I keep it real, but I'm keeping it real right now. The show has to be better. And I'm going to work my ass off to make it the best show that I possibly can. And if I can't, I'll get people to help me do it. I love doing the show. I love the people that listen to it. And you guys deserve a really good show. Not some fucking half-ass, fucking phoned-in show. You know? It's not right. I don't feel right about it. It makes my stomach hurt. And the way that my mind works now is that if you're going to do something, you got to go all the way, or, you can't just fucking half-ass everything in your life. So that being said, next week, we'll have something for you. And I hope during this time of transition, you guys are going to be a part of the show and have fun. You can send anything that you want. If you guys want to ask us questions, you can send them to the Low Priority Podcast at gmail.com. We'll answer them on air. We'll try to get to all of them. If we can't, we can't. Sorry, not promising anything. If you guys want us to give you advice, if you guys want to just ask us questions about our lives, whatever it is, go for it. I would love to introduce that segment to the show next week. So if you're listening to this, go to the Low Priority Podcast at gmail.com, send us an email, and we will be able to answer them. And again, I would say I'm sorry for not being here for a month, but when it comes to me taking care of myself, I don't feel I owe anybody an apology. The only thing that I do owe, like I said, is my best effort and production in terms of, making the show more visible. That's on me. That's all stuff that I have to do. But I wanted to thank everybody that's still here, that's going to watch this little 12, 15-minute episode. And for, taking the time, bro. It's a podcast, bro. Thank God. Nobody died. Everybody's good. Everything's going to be fine. But sometimes I get it. People get worried about stuff, and I get that. But you don't have to worry. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm doing the best that I can to stay in shape now and to be breathing as much as possible. I've lost 25 pounds. And that stuff was kind of more important to me for that month of my life. And stand up, I love doing stand up. It's I can't even put in the words, the best feeling in the world. And I love music too. And I've been working on that like crazy. So sometimes you got to disappear a little bit and then you come back, repackaged. And, that's the goal, man. I've just been trying to eat right, exercise, be a good person, and get through the day liking myself more than I did the day before. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel or come up with some amazing new idea. I want to just say that you guys deserve more consistency. You guys deserve the show that you guys want because you're still here. And I want to build this show off the backs of that. Of the people that are still here rocking with the show and wanting to be a part of the show. You guys deserve to be a part of the show too. But yeah, I'm good. Everything's fine. I'm happy. I'm safe. And yeah, everything's going to be cool. You know what I mean? So if the show doesn't look the same, if Michael can make it some weeks and he can't, and then not, everything's going to be okay. All right? But the thing is consistency. That is what you guys are owed, consistency. And that's what you guys deserve. But I needed to have some consistency in my life to be able to have it sprinkle down to all you jabronis. Okay? That being said, I love you guys. I hope you guys have the greatest week. And we'll be back next week with the real full episodes. Yeah. And just, enjoy your life. Be happy. Go out of your way to be happy. Being sad it makes you tired. I'm not saying don't take your days to be a little bitch. Do that. I love those days. But again, I just needed to come on here and start telling the truth. You guys deserve better. I deserve better. Michael deserves better. Everybody deserves better. Except for people on the Chris Hansen show. They don't deserve better. But you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Only thing I guess would apologize for, the only thing I do want to apologize for is making maybe people got scared that something bad was happening. That I don't want to happen. That I'll apologize for. But I will not apologize for just wanting to fix my life. And I hope you guys can respect that. And you, like I said, I know I sound like a broken record, but you guys deserve consistency and the best show possible. The people that are still here and the people that will remain after this video comes out. And that's it. The work's got to be shown. You got to put in the work, Ram style. All right? Let the work get put in. I love you guys so much. It's crazy, you know? And if you're worried about seeing me, come see me in New Jersey. Thursday, June 20th, 7:30, Stress Factory, New Brunswick, New Jersey. You got questions for me? Come ask. If you live in the Connecticut area, Bridgeport, Connecticut, June 22nd, the links will be in here. Links in the bio, the description, whatever, dude. You got a question for me? Come ask me in person. Come hang out with me. See me in the real world. I'll be outside. All right? I love you guys so much. Everything's fine. But wanted to be transparent with you guys, let you guys know what's going on. If you hang around, I love you forever. If you don't, it's all good too. Go fuck yourself or whatever. All right? I'm out of this bitch. I hope all of you suck my dick from the back, honestly, with permission. But yeah, love you guys. Come see me do stand-up. We'll be back next week for reals. And, you know, not enough to say. Nothing to it but to do it, baby. I'm out this bitch. Take care of yourselves. Suck my fucking dick. With permission.